I have been trying to explain all the sounds and pollution that have been slowly killing me before it is too late to communicate. I woke up today and just did my self-defense peaceful protest thing. Provoked by people chattering. This time I think from outside. Again, Harry Houdini would hate all of you. This very obvious thing that I've been doing for 4 years. Ever since the chaos of 2020. Whoever was upstairs and next door banged on my apartment again. As if it hasn't just been one big long 2020. You're not going to play victim with me. You know you're the ones who started with the pounding shit. I would never just do that to people. I do not want to bang on the wall back. It feels so gross. Everything they've done to me, or implied they're doing to me, is disgusting. It's like a way to waste an intellectual person's life. I know I can't be the only one. Word must get out somehow eventually. To ears that know how to hear me. All my actions are done in self-defense. I am not trying to be mean. I am not crazy, as the neighbor has called me multiple times despite fully knowing she started with the pounding on the wall in the first place. They keep trying so hard to make me look like an idiot. I am trying to survive under duress. What I do makes sense. It is not without justifiable reason. Whatever that neurotoxin is. They've used it against me before. They did it again last night. I know it isn't cannabis. Cannabis is medicine and doesn't make me feel like that. Whatever that shit is must be designed to make you angry. I was calm and falling asleep. And it sent me into a rage. My throat is all fucked up from shit they've pushed into the apartment too. It would heal if I had Rick Simpson oil or full extract cannabis oil, aka RSO or FECO. But I can't afford it now. Please don't tell me people are using the legitimate cannabis industry to hurt patients. It really is an everyday healing medicine, so if they were trying to ruin it, they're being disgustingly selfish. When I was working as a bud tender, a coworker said, "Our customers can have PTSD, but we wouldn't want you to work here." I also remember a bud tender telling me, "Sorry, the government made us do it," while I was checking out once. I have always wondered what the fuck that was supposed to mean. I am a licensed bud tender and medicinal patient. Every time I have used weed in any form, I have been trying to document my experience for the sake of better science. I don't get to do anything just for fun. How dare you ruin this for anybody? Whether to make money, or for big pharma, or the alcohol industry, or because loads of jobs make people so paranoid of being fired they don't bother. Or some conservative idea of protecting children. Or to just feel powerful when everyone is powerless. Whatever the fuck you've been doing, don't fuck with me. I am not your enemy. Is someone making you destroy shit? I want to help everyone get out of whatever cult has them acting like minions and gremlins. No one who cares about you uses you to do their bidding. Doesn't let you tell or know the truth. And gives you false sense of protection in exchange for some demented concept of loyalty or respect. As motorcycles drive by, which they've trained me to be upset by. How isn't it clear they're forcing me to write? Go to fucking hell. I didn't start using cannabis every day until I was well into my 20s. Most people my age start fucking and doing drugs and drinking between 13 and 15 years old. I'm always a decade behind. I was a 4.0 student often. Graduated high school with a 3.8 GPA. Was in honors and advanced placement classes. Visionary award blah blah blah. 11th in my class out of about 120 people. 120 people who were more family than my biological family ever was. Even if I was still kind of alone in my own way. 120 people plus kids from other grades who I had to disconnect with because of this stupid psyop. All I have now is music. And if I lose internet, even that will be taken from me. For what? I graduated college with a 3.3. And earned an English language teaching certificate from Cambridge while studying in the Czech Republic. No, I do not want to go anywhere else. I see now how I could be displaced. I refuse to be used anymore. No one owns me. If everyone with sense leaves America, what will happen to this place anyway? Cannabis has helped me far more than it ever hurt. And any issues can be traced back to people not having genuine guidelines or someone fucking with the product. It is ableist to tell people they need to learn how to get dopamine through non-chemical means. We are bags of chemicals. It is basic biochemistry. Don't let people ruin weed, please. It is more than medicine. It is spiritual even in a secular sense. And all the ways it heals someone cannot be taken for granted for the sake of capitalistic bullshit. Some concept of deliberately attacking anyone who is medicated as if they aren't working. Slave driver Nazi cruelty. If it's still the war on drugs, then ruining weed or screwing with people who need it must be a war crime. You know what's really fucked me up my whole life? Fucking trauma. Assholes just won't listen. One day you will be consumed by your own cruelty and greed. You will, because if you keep destroying them, there won't be smart or nice people left to fuck with. That's real karma. Anyway, I need to keep my window open for air. I have done it for years. And the room was built with the windows open to the outside anyway. I am not doing anything wrong. I am surviving under duress. In the only real home I have or have known. The guy upstairs flooded the place in 2018. It's like they knew I would be trapped in here during COVID shutdowns. This whole shitshow was set up. I haven't been able to leave my room. And why would I want to? All that's outside is people who hurt me and their friends and strangers who I would need to explain everything to and who probably don't care. I will scream at the satellites. I will reverberate off the future. I will write myself into the atmosphere. One day the whole story will be known. There's no way I am letting you kill me any faster. But it reminds me of Gaza. And how every ceasefire is just a pause. And the way it looks like people get slaughtered. When there's been enough death, they pause. But the war never really stops. I'm never giving permission for people to die. I'm never giving permission for the military to blow a place sky high. Never. But I reserve the right to emote my feelings through music and poetry. You need to be smart enough to understand the right way, I guess. And not have been hoping for someone to give you permission for evil shit. If that's all you wanted. It ain't me, babe. Universal human rights or everything is bullshit.